welcome to the Geek Den for issue 30 of the Back to the Future DeLorean build. This week we've got all the pipe work, so going from the radiator to the engine. This is the water pipes that throw coolant and water around the engine from the radiator and stuff like that. So there's a lot of the parts. Let's have a quick look through the magazine. So there's quite a lot of work to do. We'll get onto it in a minute, but these are the instructions for it. There's quite a lot. Then we've got how they planned the sequel to Back to the Future, so Back to the Future 2. And then we have Albert Einstein, the sort of bio of everything. I mean, he wasn't even in the film, but a little picture of him was. But somehow he's in it. I don't really take much notice of the magazine. I only have to have it for the instructions. Anyway, next week we will also be bringing you issue 31 in our next video. So click to subscribe for that, but it doesn't look like there's a lot to do. We have some rear chassis plates, so there's not a mega amount to do. Then we have the back page here with everything. So let's open up and get started. Okay, so we are going to start off by doing, now it says to do one pipe at a time. As you can see, we have the first pipe, then we have the second pipe. But to save flipping the car upside down twice, we're going to fit all the front on the top bits first. And the first two bits you'll need are these two bits, and you'll also need the JM screws as well. You'll need two of them. So first things first, that goes in the top of this radiator here. Push it in and let's screw it down like this. There we go. That one's in. Now this one. This one's a little bit more fiddlier because of how it's got to be positioned. Now, okay, so that one's in place. It took a little bit harder to just get it in, but it's in there anyway now. So another JM screw, and it's just popped out again. It's very fiddly, just to try and get it properly in alignment. As you can see, it does keep falling out. So ooh. Okay, let's screw it in and then adjust it in a second. As you can see, it's a fairly fiddly job to do. Okay, that is now screwed in and done. Next thing we need to do is fit this pipe. Now this pipe goes on this section. There's a little section just here. So we have to sort of maneuver that around like that, and that's that part done. So the next part, all the other parts are underneath the car, so let's flip the car and get them started. Okay, so that section just fell off. So let's put it all together and then do these pipes last. Okay, so the next part of our car are these sections. Part for the DeLorean, and they're going to run along here. So you have to feed these through like that, and feed this one down into there like that. That is where they both get screwed on. Need the PF screws, which are these ones here. And they basically go in here and go on. One down. And another one. There we go. Another screw. That goes in like that. Okay. So that is those two in and secure. Now these go in like this, and they need APs, which are these. So once again, they're like this, so they're angled slightly inwards, and that's where they go. So the best way to do this is to push this through here, get your smaller screwdriver, push this into it, and to just marry these two up like that. We'll come and sort them in just a second, but once again, they do go in these like this, and that is where they go. The next section is at the back here, and for this you need the AM screws, and basically just drop one down here. There's a little hole here. There's two little holes. It goes in the furthest hole. Be very, very careful when manoeuvring this about. Now for this side, you do the hole that's closest to the front of the car, and on the opposite side you do the closest to the back. There are two holes there, but they sort of marry up really well and really quite easily. So we are going to flip the car and put these into the holes, as you can see here. In they go. Okay, so the next portion is to get these, if you can see this properly. Let's move the camera a little bit, you can see. Okay, so there's a little hole, or a little brace bit here. So this goes round into here, and then onto the hole. Give it a little push, a little click. You just heard that there. And with this one, it's the it's exactly the same. So this bit goes just under here. It's about trying to marry it up properly. Okay, so I am done. I've really not been into the build today. I'm too hot, too sticky, and it's just really peeved me off today. So sorry if that's come across on the video, but I thought I'd just show you. Now it's a bit dusty now, the chassis is getting, but I will clean that up. But as you can see off of the pipework, now up here, just here, I'll show you if it will zoom in. There's this big splodge. That is because I have had to super glue it, because this plastic thing just here snapped off, and when I put a little bit of glue on it, it didn't work, and it annoyed me, so I ended up putting quite a lot on. Something else has really annoyed me as well, which is this pipe here. If I can really get in there and show you, it doesn't go on the pipe there, as you can see. Now it's because just behind that, if I can get down, I can actually show you, there's the manifold just behind. It's too close to this bit here, which means the pipe here doesn't go on, which is really annoying. I've tried so much. I don't want to break it. I am literally just going to leave it like that. But as you can see, I had the same problem here while I was trying to get that pipe in. This one snapped, and I've had to use a little bit of glue to glue it in, but this one has stayed where this one hasn't. That's about it. Let me just flip it over, put it up on its end like this, and you can see how the pipes come down, the water pipes here. So basically these pipes circulate water through the radiator to cool it down. So these are like coolant, they use water and coolant, and it just makes everything cold. So it keeps the radiator cold and keeps the engine cold. But as you can see, it goes all the way up there. You can see perfectly there the brake, just there. That runs up along, and then that bit goes up towards the radiator, and then we have the same this side. It comes along, and it goes up, and it goes up there, and then that one disappears up there. But you can see here where the brake is, and it doesn't actually look too bad with the pipe not going in. It's just very, very frustrating. But that is it for this week. Sorry, it just sounds like I'm a bit off. Like I said, it's hot. I'm annoyed with it. So I'm sorry if that's come across. Hopefully in the next video it will go much more smoothly, and we'll have a better video. But that is it for this week, and we'll catch you at the next video.